Hello. In Lesson 4.2, Part 1, we will be learning about unit rate and unit price. We will be able to find the unit rate or the unit price by using ratios and proportions. Let's begin by looking at the basic way of how we can find the unit price and unit rate of an item. So how do you think we can find the unit price of an item? How do you think we can find the unit rate of an item? Pause the video to think about this and come up with an answer, and then return. To find the unit price or the price of one item, we can do the cost divided by the quantity. To find unit rate, or a ratio that compares a quantity to one unit, we would put the quantity or that unit over the per unit and then reduce. Let's take a look at some examples. In the first example, Charlotte spent $4.50 for 6 bagels. What is the unit price for the bagels? Therefore, we would take the cost, $4.50, and divide it by the quantity, or 6 bagels. When we do the division, we find that each bagel will cost $0.75 or 75 cents. Let's take a look at another example. Write the ratio as a fraction, then find the unit rate of the following. If we were to compare 9 miles in 3 hours, we would write the quantity or the unit, 9 miles, over the per unit, so 3 hours, because that person is running or traveling 9 miles in 3 hours, so per 3 hours. When we try to find the unit rate, well, we want to find per hour. So in our second ratio, we would have our denominator represented by the number 1, because we want to know for 1 hour how far this person will have traveled. Therefore, if we put an X on the top, we will now have a proportion we could use to figure out how many miles per hour. So 3X is equal to 9, divide by 3 on both sides, and we learn that X equals 3. Another way we could have done this is by simply reducing 9 over 3 so that the 3 becomes a 1. If we reduce 9 over 3, we would get 3 over 1, which means that this person travels 3 miles per hour. Let's take a look at the next example. If a person is traveling 350 miles in 7 hours, how quickly or how far is he traveling in 1 hour? Well, if we reduce this 7 to 1, we can reduce the 350 by also dividing by 7 to get 50. In the next one, $600 in 30 days, we can reduce 600 over 30 so that it becomes 20 over 1, representing $20 per day. In the last example, $360 60 customers in 60 days, that would reduce to 6/1, or 6 customers per day.